Okay. All right.
And Troll Tactics obviously playing his Zelda.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Don't see too many Rosalinas, so this is going to be an interesting matchup.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Rosa is basically playing with 2 characters at once.
Yeah.
To, you know, more or less.
Obviously, it's all going to depend on how well he can use that Luma.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Against a Zelda, being able to have that strategic placing for your star buddies so they're not always able to set up those knights can be really, really good.
Yeah.
But you also have to consider these situations where Gus does not have a Luma. That can be really dangerous for him.
Yeah, that's where he's going to have to play a bit safer, you know. Kind of circle camp it until he gets it back. And, trade of, is that forwarding? Yeah.
It's always really tempting to sort of like interrupt Zelda when she's creating those knights, because if you do, they just disintegrate.
Yeah, and you can't use them for... I know if you break it, there's a time frame where she can't place another one.
Which only makes it more tempting. But you can release it at like any time. Just it depends on like the power.
Yeah.
You can make them stay. It's always really risky.
It's fine just to use as a get off me tool.
Yeah, exactly.
If you see him running, he's just like, well, get off me. I mean, if it works, there's no such thing as a wasted move.
Did this man just wave? Did you see that? Was that? I don't know if that was like. I'm pretty sure he just waved. Like Gus was just setting. Gus was just setting up.
I think he's having some fun. I think he's having fun right now.
Bro, he saw Pete in the air. She needed some mail. He's expecting a delivery, man.
Talent City's such a good stage for both of them. A bit longer, allows them the space.
No one's died yet.
Nope.
That's crazy.
I'm not surprised though. It is a Zelda and Rosalina. And almost safe, but nice DI.
That is something that you're gonna have.
I mean, it is Town Ceiling, so that ceiling is a bit higher.
Very high, yeah.
Wow. Back air will take it. Finally, first shot.
Dude just dodged every single hazard in the jungle gym to get that back air. That was nice.
While me, I will faceplant in front of the, going on the monkey bars, I will faceplant into the next one.
I don't even know what the equivalent of that would be. Like, probably you press up B off stage and you die. It would be even funnier with Rosa, too.
You just smack right into the ledge. Don't even grab it.
The funny thing about SDing with Rosalina's up B is that it looks like she's being shot out of a cannon, so she just goes, and she just can't recover. All right, so
right now he hasn't died yet. 170.
That's
insane.
Troll Tactics can't
there we go.
really afford to get too close to Gus, especially when he has that Luma. And he can't really afford to set anything up while he has that Luma either. But the Luma just bit the dust really quickly.
Yeah, but hey, he's still pressuring the Zelda, which is, you know, got him at a disadvantage, so why not?
Yeah, that up air is still pretty dangerous from Rosalina.
Yeah, definitely.
Can catch you really off guard, comes out fast. It just can be sort of the tipper
nice
that you
smash.
need.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, just dodged In's fire.
Okay, down smash. Ah, oh, nice call out on the jump, back airing.
What is Zelda's up B called?
What?
What is Zelda's up B called?
Up B?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Because Jackson made a joke. I can't. I know her. I'm
her
sure.
neutral B is Naru's Love.
Yeah.
Obviously, side B is Phantom Knight. Or is it just Phantom Knight? I don't remember.
Yeah, I just call it Knight.
Oh,
We just play
and
safe.
upset. And this game's even.
It is even. After Gus had a pretty good lead.
Yeah.
After a while.
Yeah. But Trolltag just managed to get it back. I mean, he took second stock first, actually. That was really surprised me.
Yeah.
Okay, nice up smash.
But one thing that is going to sort of like teeter in terms of this match being even is going to be how often he can get Gus away from, how often he can avoid Luma, just in general. So we'll see. Once again, Luma just being annoying.
Yep, no.
Doing a good job at it.
That's what Luma's supposed to do. Be annoying. He's supposed to be there and mess you up.
I don't know if... Oh, is it Pharaoh's Wind? That sounds right. I don't know if that...
would actually... That would actually, yeah.
I don't know why I just thought of it all of a sudden nowhere. I don't know if he
Very
thought
quick,
that
yeah.
uppy was going to kill Luma initially, and that's why he did it, or if that was a misinput. Oh, this match is actually close.
This is really
Pharaoh's
even.
win? Poggers, dude. Phantom Slash.
Okay.
That's where I stopped caring.
Oh,
It'll still be
smash.
called Phantom
Doesn't
Knight.
quite kill yet. Getting,
Oh, you gotta watch out up here.
yeah. Jab from Luma, almost setting up for that up there. And just up smash. Luma up smash.
Yeah.
Luma just boxing out the Zelda.
that was the whole game. That was Troll Deck's just like, man, hi.
Luma's the new Little Mac confirmed.
Dude, I was watching that. The Blucas Murder Saint match was friggin' wild.
Yeah, it was.
Because Luke is actually out here looking like he's playing Little Man. Like, he was so aggressive on stage. That was insane.
And, I mean, yeah. He managed to match Murder Saint. I mean, it can backfire. I mean, it's dangerous to play aggressive against Little Man.
Yeah, you do have to be careful.
And you gotta really be careful.
Any little slip up.
Especially Murder Saint. Murder Saint, you know, he plays that Little Mac well.
He's probably the best Little Mac in Illinois.
Yeah.
I don't know who else would be better.
I mean, obviously, you don't see too many Little Macs.
I mean, I'm sure
anymore.
Ned has a pretty good Little Mac, but you know.
Back here into forwarder.
What else can you do except just Rosalina's so floaty. When Zelda's not being boxed out by Luma, she can just sort of float over the Dark
Sweet
Knights.
spot. That aerial. Sending away. Alright, Luma's dead, so now Gus got to be really careful here.
There's moments where I'm looking at these two side by side.
And that sweet spot fair just murdered him.
Yeah, that's
I didn't expect that to kill.
that's better Falcon knee, baby. That's all that is.
Yeah.
I love that move.
I was
That's
not
the high
expecting-
heel
I was not
express.
expecting that to kill. Luma's gone again. Troll Deck is making short work of the Luma. That's what you gotta do. See the opportunity to take out the Luma, you go for it.
There's a moment there too where Luna got stuck and Troll Tactics did his best to actually get some damage in, and Gus did a good job at just sort of bobbing and weaving.
Yeah. See if he does it again.
Oh, that looked really far to me. That looked really far to me. I thought he SD'd.
Zelda's up B travels so far, it always surprises me.
Yeah, it's a little deceiving,
Yeah.
especially when they're getting hit by it.
Alright, right now, Rosalina's off stage. Luma's dead. And again,
He got the high heel express.
again, that sweet spot aerial just hurt. Oh, nice Naru's love to counter this. Alright, back air will finally take Troll Tactics for stock. Rosalina just seems so much better than she was in Smash 4.
Yeah, the thing is, with Rosalina and Luma, there's differences on the timing of when Luma comes back after she is dead.
It's definitely shorter, I think.
It's been no, I think it's longer.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's something. There's it's been so long and no one plays Rosa that I forgot what the changes were that made her a little.
Oh,
bit
I know
less
her nair was
desirable.
changed.
Yeah,
I don't remember her Smash 4 nair now anymore.
it's like it's been so long. I'd have to
Yeah.
look at them again. I
Yeah.
remember commentating a match with No Good Nick about it.
Because I know she didn't have that nair in Smash 4.
I'll ask Gus about it.
And just calling out the jump from ledge.
That
with
was
the forward
just
smash.
that was solid play from Troll Tactics.
Yeah, very solid.
He found his moments where Gus left his window of opportunity closed.
Yeah.
And so Zelda shattered it with her foot twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
so
first one,
that one.
there was no dramatic. There was no red markings. He just flew and died. I was like,
yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, it's like I wasn't expecting because that was from the other end of the stage.
Yeah, it was. I'm actually a little surprised that it killed.
I mean,
that
that had to be
early,
it.
too.
I mean, sus DI most likely. But
Yeah, mostly because if it was, Troll Tactics didn't hit like one of those last games, so I don't think Gus was really even thinking about it.
yeah.
Okay, and now after winning a match with Zelda, okay, so this is interesting to me.
Okay. You can pick Paladin.
Okay, So this is interesting to me specifically because after winning last game with Zelda and winning by doing very non-Zelda things, I think for the most part, at least
A
how
lot
Troll
less
Tactics, like,
Phantoms, but the Phantoms he did use were well placed, and he generally was able to get Luma out of the picture.
Yeah. Now, after he won last game by sort of getting a lot closer to Rosalina, what he's opted to do is go for a character that really benefits from somebody leaving their guard wide open and just getting a couple
Because Palu would take that and all
run
of a sudden
with it all
you're at
day.
8. Yeah, you're at 80.
exactly.
You're
So
at 80 from 3 nairs and an up air.
I really like this. Let's see if it turns out well for him.
But you do remember, Gus does play Palu, so he probably knows this matchup.
That's true. That's the other thing you have to really worry about when it comes to somebody else who plays Palu. They know all the tricks. They know all the things that they need to really watch out for, or they'll eat 60 real quick. So you got to be careful. You got to be smart.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, Gus picking Rosalina might be because I think the buzz and let's make big moves ran Rosalina pretty much the entire bracket. She's a very underused character.
I'll agree with that for sure. Same thing with like, not Palutena. Same thing with like Zero Suit Samus. Just a lot of characters like sort of like top level. You don't see a whole lot from everybody else.
I mean, Mars, probably the most notable.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Alright, so Gus
I know we have. Yeah.
I like to get off being fair.
Yeah. I do like Rosalina's fair. It's such a good 2-off. Like, you know, just as an anti-air and keeping.
You really do just sort of get like.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like you sort of get like trapped in like a vortex of a waterfall.
Which is essentially what it is. I mean, bottom of the feet looks like a black hole.
Yeah, dude.
But right now, you know, he's really making he's pretty much up in the entire stock. He is up in the entire stock, not even pretty much.
Yep. By 4%.
Very, very interesting. Very interesting to go Palu and stuff.
I see what he was doing. The
But
only
in a game 3 situation, you gotta go with what's you're most comfortable with.
here's the thing. A lot of it, I think, sort of revolves around that. Since that Dark Knight is gone, it doesn't really give any sort of like pressure when it comes to neutral presence anymore.
Yep, and now Smash taking out his second stop, calling out that.
Was that up smash or dash attack?
That was up smash.
Okay.
I don't think. Oh!
Oh no!
And all of a sudden, this game is even. Okay.
Bro, that's
But
really
I mean,
unfortunate.
but the way Gus has been playing, I don't think he's too worried. He's been making Troll Tactics work. Oh, de-syncing that Luma, preventing any convergence from that down throw.
Edge guards here are really good from Gus. He's being really aggressive right now.
Yeah.
On him with landing with an explosive flame though. Oh, he just missed that one, and Gus ran. That was a really risky dash attack.
Yeah. Like, man, I mean, and
oh my
that
goodness!
Will not do it, but so close. And obviously, Battlefield has a bit larger blast zones, but
yeah,
I don't think Rosalina still has a bit of percentage left in order to get that back throw to kill.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute! Oh, that was so close.
All right, he's keeping Luma at the ledge, you know. And that's it. Oh! And yep, sending Luma down into the stage, catching Troll Tetris, trying to
That little bread and butter pitter patter.